Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Lions and the Thunder. Yu Na, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Bruce Cartwright, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, what this guy's been able to do is not easy. Averages over a strikeout per 9 innings. His K per 9 innings rate right now is 10 for every 9 innings pitched. Definitely one of the elite pitchers with elite swing and miss stuff.
Settling in now, Tony McCaldy. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
First pitch, 135.
The 0-1 delivery. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Lang stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Into the box, Storm Rollins, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Rollins is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. It's hot, but not too hot this afternoon, and even 90 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 2-1 is in there for the 2nd strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Popped him up. Hayes is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now at the plate, Yu Na. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. One is a circle change that's over for a called strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Daryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Daryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Peter Hanrahan starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
At the plate, Brian Hannon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there for strike 1, 0-1. So guys, our visitors as they take the field following a scoreless top half. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little earlier.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Digging in now, Mike Hayes. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch.
1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
A 1-0 delivery. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Hayes, a 32-year-old veteran, has been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
Cannon on at first, nobody out. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Hit in the air out toward left. Richard will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting third, the right fielder, Scott Franchise.
So stepping in, Scott Franchise, who comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This guy's had a super season so far, And we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Runners on first with one down. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are two gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner will get back standing. To the plate now, Randall Mad Dog, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. From the stretch, he's running. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
The 2-0 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Nah will put this one away, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Lou Manuel. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Lou Manuel.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Two and one.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Junior Richard, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He'll enter play here at an even 250, 9 homers and 22 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's the 1-1.
Count to 2-1.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2. Might have gone after ball 4 there, as this one's fouled away off to the right. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fly ball right down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Stepping up to the plate, Bronson Ware. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Pitch on the way. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's inside. 2-0. Now the pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1. Fouled away. In the air down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Saul Worthing. First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-0. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting 6, the first baseman, number 54.
Digging in, number 54, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0 home. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. In for strike 2.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Andrew Arellano, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 6 home runs and 21 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
In now, Hoot Lang. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Comes set, the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So striding in, Lorenzo Hamilton. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Circle change there, called strike one. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
At the plate, Chase Stern, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting up, the pitcher, Peter Hanrahan.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Peter Hanrahan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Third inning, no score to this point. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Bruce Cartwright.
No pitcher, Bruce Cartwright.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division.
Brian Cannon.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Cannon. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Cannon has done the job, and the fans have rewarded him as he got to represent his league over the All-Star break.
Anytime you can change the scoreboard with one swing at a bat, and this guy can certainly do that, the fans are going to act accordingly. Very deserved that the fans would vote him into the All-Star game.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
So now to the plate, Mike Hayes, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
1-1, here it comes. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fouled off.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And this guy's a grinder, fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And he fouls this one off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Tony Mercaldi back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
He's set, and the pitch. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now. And now pitch on the way.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Full count now, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
3-2 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Storm Rollins. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
The next 0-2.
Ball. One ball.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Yu Na's at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Count now a ball and a strike. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
They didn't miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Yu Na goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. Lou Manuel is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target. 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, their chances of pushing across the run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Scott Franchise.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. slider laid off for a ball. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Randall Mad Dog.
Striding into the box, Randall Mad Dog. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
One out, nobody on. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And, they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. The pitch. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, number 23 for him thus far. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
The center fielder.
To the plate now, Saul Worthy. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Number 54.
Now at the plate, Blake Hamby comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Richard is under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. We played 4 full. Tennessee is out in front here, 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go as the third baseman, Bronson Ware. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. In now, Lorenzo Hamilton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And he makes a great diving stop for the out.
Jake Stern.
At the plate, Chase Stern. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Stern originally hails from Kansas. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box now, Peter Hanrahan, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Andrew Arellano. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Manuel is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Hoot Lang.
Into the box now, Hoot Lang. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's it.
Heading out towards shallow right. Manuel in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 50, Bruce Cartwright.
Carl Falvey is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Carl Falvey.
Now in the box, Bruce Cartwright. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's outside.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2 out, nobody on. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. The 2-1 home.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one frozen.
Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tony McCaldy. He singled his last time up.
Tony McCaldy.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The center fielder, number 5, George Rollins.
Stepping up now, Storm Rollins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0.
Ball inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Franchise is there. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 10, Nah.
Ready once again, Nah. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That's
2 balls and no strikes.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Hit back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Brian Cannon.
Brian Cannon.
Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a slurve is looked at here for strike two. The 1-2 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Chopper down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch, and that one misses. So the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Into the box, Mike Hayes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes a called strike one. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
The right fielder, number 15.
Stepping in, Scott Franchise. First pitch coming, here it is. Sinker to open the 8B, in there for strike one.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
First and second here with nobody out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Grounded down the third baseline. There's one. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
Randall Mad Dog will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
This is in the air to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Ready now, Saul Worthing. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Now a slur. It's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Pops this one up. And this will land foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here. And this will be fouled away. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a dive, but he's back in there. And here's the 3-2 from him. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. Tennessee leads it 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Lou Manuel.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now. Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
1-1. Two and one. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 24 home runs for him on the season. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Clyde Hall comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. in now, Junior Richard. This will take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. No hits to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
High in the air down the right field line. Franchise is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, first baseman, Bronson Ware.
Into the box now, Bronson Ware. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a line drive, but just foul.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Cannon backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Lorenzo Hamilton.
Digging in, Lorenzo Hamilton, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And that misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Tennessee is on top here, 2-1. Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Blake Hamby.
Number 54.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Stepping in now, Andrew Arellano. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
The bat, the shortstop, Duke Lang.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box, Duke Lang, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. And he misses 2-1. Ground ball left side. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Greenberg will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tiny Ryan will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Standing in, Chase Stern. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0.
2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2-1 now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Buster Robinson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 7.
And this one runs up high, ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0. Grounded to third. And there's out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tony McCauley. Too high, 1-0.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Arellano is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Hitoki Oshiro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Oshiro. Leading off for Tennessee, the shortstop.
Here's the pitch.
Ryan.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brian Hannon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oshiro, originally from Japan, of course. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The catcher, number 2, Mike Hayes.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Hayes. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. All set to start the 9th inning.
Leading off for the Lions, the center fielder,
Guy Eaton takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Guy Eaton.
First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 home.
That's a ball.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And the pitch on 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat. Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning. That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater. 1-1 the count now. From the stretch. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. He's got it. The second for one. No, it's right past him. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot.
The right fielder, number 32, Lou Manuel.
At the plate, Lou Manuel batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Digging in once again, Junior Richard. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Fouled away. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And the throw will be in time as they'll wind up stranding the possible tying run at third base. And this ball game is over.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Thunder took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Bruce Cartwright earned his 9th win of the year. Guy Eaton closes the door for the save, his 30th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watkey, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Falcons and the Mounties. Bruce Sanders looks to keep up the pace in the AL batting title race right after this. Alexi Salinas will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout-to-walk ratio, 2-1, that this guy is more a pitch-to-contact guy than a strikeout-walk guy.
Now batting, Brent Means.
He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Falcons, the designated hitter, Brent Means.
First offering on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail-biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in one-run games.
No doubt about it, D-Row. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games that get out of hand, but there have been 2 nail-biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one here today.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Clark comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Clark Flash.
Stepping into the box, Bart Flash. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the third baseman, Bruce Sanders.
Now to the plate, Bruce Sanders. He's been swinging a very hot bat so far this year and currently finds himself in second place on the leaderboard as he strives for that batting title.
And I'm guaranteeing you he's fully aware of how many hits it's going to take for him to overtake that #1 spot. He's got his eye on the top spot in batting average.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And he's really continued to look great in the second half of the season. Over the last 10 games, hitting over 300.
No surprise this guy found himself in the All-Star game in the Midsummer Classic. He absolutely had a monster first half. He was almost a certain lock to represent his team at that game.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he was rewarded for his incredible first half with an invite to the Midsummer Classic. Always an honor.
He's been so consistent all year. His timing, just his presence in the box. It doesn't look like this is going away anytime.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Darren Stevens, a Michigan-born lefty, gets the starting job here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting. And we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Digging in, Giancarlo Florival. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dan, D-Row, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Row. They've lost the first two nail-biters, two close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin, first 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Stevens is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
Coming to the plate now, Hack Stevenson. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeffrey Bellamy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Outside.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
To the plate now, Kevin Root. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. The average sits at a cool .305 entering play. 4 home runs and 33 driven in. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And now pitch on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Cole will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting 5th, the second baseman, Rodney Mize.
So striding forward now, Rodney Mize. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Cole is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Keith Clark.
For Canada, the left fielder, Steve 1.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
Tiny Burt comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Burt.
Oh and 1. Here it comes. And despite his success with the bat this year, he's going through a really tough stretch in recent games, batting under the Mendoza line over his last 10.
Yeah, he struggled the last 10 games, no doubt about it, but the sample size in the first half is too big. It's only going to take one swing for him to get right back on track.
1 and 2.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
At the plate now, Casey Hain, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Comes in with an average of .265, and even 20 home runs and 54 runs batted in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Fouled off. The 3-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in now, Jermaine Albright. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over .250, 11 home runs, and 32 driven in. Here comes the 0-1. Called strike, 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, Justin Cole, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And looking at his post-All-Star break performance, his pace has slowed down a bit, but not to the point where there's any real reason for concern just yet.
Yeah, he's certainly slowed. His timing looks a little bit off these last 10 games, but still finding a way to work that one knock a night in there and keep everybody off his back. I think he figures it out pretty quick here.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D'Lo. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
In now, Philip Bowen, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bowen, originally from New York State. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
And he just manages to get his hand in. 0-1, here it comes.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Cole is off at first with 2 away. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. Canada is out in front, 1-0. So coming to the plate, Pat Sample. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here it comes.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
At the plate, Josh Means. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting up, the left fielder, Joe Sloan.
So digging in now, Joel Sloan, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Hit on the ground to short. Right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Stepping in, Jed Howard. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
At the plate, Giancarlo Florival. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jason Downing.
Standing in, Jason Downing. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Sloan has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. Canada leads this one 1-0. Plate now is the designated hitter, Brent Means, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. We mentioned his position in the batting race earlier in the game, and with a batting average above the 400 mark over his last 10 games, it's a little scary to think that he might be getting better as the season wears on.
Yeah, you watch this guy knock the donut off the bat. He strides to the plate with nothing but confidence, and rightfully so.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The center fielder, number 8, Clark Schwab.
Riding in once again, Bart Flash. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Bases are empty, one man out. Outside, 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First pitch on its way. Bruce Sanders will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
To third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Hack Stevenson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hack Stevenson.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1. Nope.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next will be the cleanup hitter. Keith Clark comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-0. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And gone up into the second deck. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Stepping in now, Casey Hayward. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. No outs, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box, Jermaine Albright. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Wind up and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Still only one out in the inning. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike three.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Justin Cole. As he'll take strike one on the inside corner. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Lifted down the line in left. Here comes the left fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-0. Standing in now, Jeffrey Bellamy. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0 home.
That's outside.
Two balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding in, Kevin Root. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Clark comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rodney Miles.
Digging in the switch hitter, Rodney Miles. First pitch on its way.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The right fielder, number 31, Pat Sample.
Now at the plate, Pat Sample. Here's the first pitch to him.
Inside, ball 1.
Popped up. Albright has got it, and the side is retired. Clay Williams gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Williams.
Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Philip Bowen.
The catcher, Philip Bowen.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 pitch to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 4, Jed Howard.
Digging in to try it again, Jed Howard. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. One out, nobody on. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-0 count, the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batter, the second baseman, Giancarlo Florival.
Settling in now, Giancarlo Florival. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Comes set and the 0-1. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sample will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Josh Means, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The left fielder, number 5, Joe Sloan.
Now at the plate, Joel Sloan. First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Now the pitch. Brent Means is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Ball, 1 strike.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Downing is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Jason Downing. From the stretch, and that's on the outside corner for a strike. And that misses 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Set to deal on 2-2. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Fielded cleanly, and there's one down now.
Now batting, center fielder, Pat Stevenson.
Ready for another shot now. Hack Stevenson 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Hit hard to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The left fielder, number 9, Clark.
Clark will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Two out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Casey Payne will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch to him. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
2 out with the man at first. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Seventh inning ready to roll. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Bart Flash.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Now batting, the third baseman, Bruce Sanders.
To the plate now, Bruce Sanders. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Clark is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jeffrey Bellamy.
At the plate, Jeffrey Bellamy. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
A ball and a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Throw over to first, and the runner back. The 1-1 home. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. And it skips steps in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Looking to punch him out again. Pitch. And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Digging in now, Kevin Root. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First delivery to him on the way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
In there, and it's even at 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Flash is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Manny Rodriguez will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. At the plate, Rodney Myers, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. A runner on first with 2 away. That's wide, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He's set, and a 3-0 offering.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Mounties are out on top, 3-1. Cedric Morrow gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Stepping in, Jermaine Albright, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him the cookie.
Well, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Stepping up to the plate, Justin Cole, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count 1 and 2.
Fouled away. Another 1-2. Ball 2.
2 and 2.
The 2-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Myers retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
The catcher, number 55, Philip Bowen.
Digging in, Philip Bowen. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Morrow, originally from the state of Alabama. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. 0-1 pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the stretch.
No, inside.
And he's way off balance with the swing there. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Jed Howard, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
One ball.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Two 2-1, here it is.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Florival. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2 fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Pat Sample, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Pat Sample.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Rodriguez, a 6'5" left-hander, is a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Ready on 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Here now the 2-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And this will bang up against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Stepping in now, Josh Means popped him up. Florival backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The left fielder, number 5. Whoa.
So striding in, Joel Sloan 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. From the stretch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. He pops it up. But this will land untouched.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Stevenson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, the designated hitter, Brent Means.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Brent Means, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. The 1-0 delivery. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Carmen Torres enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. Ready for another chance? Bart Flash. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Flournoy is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Billy Gant is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Steve Rice is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Striding into the box, Jason Downing.
Leading off for Canada, the shortstop, Jason Downing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Hack Stevenson lays off 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Gant, originally from the state of Alabama. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
That's foul off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Another one sent foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Another full count pitch home. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in and looking for more. Heath Clark. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he's way off balance with the swing there. to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Hit hard, but foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate now, Casey Kane, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Two out with the man at first. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
First baseman.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Jermaine Albright swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And he takes strike two. Two down, runners at first and second. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ray Russell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. In now, Bruce Sanders. Though we've discussed his position in the batting race, we haven't seen much production today. Opposing pitching has to be credited in keeping his bat in check.
Yeah, they've definitely kept him off balance, but as hot a first half as he's had, it only takes one pitch over the heart of the plate for him to get right back on that wagon again.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Jeffrey Bellamy.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Jeffrey Bellamy. First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Ball three. 3-0. Now here's the pitch. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
At the plate, Kevin Root. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Mounties get their 20th home win this year. Alexi Salinas earns his 5th winner of the year as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. Ray Russell hammers down the save, his 25th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the visitors, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Good.